All right, hello everyone. Today I wanted to do my 10 and 11 week update. I don't know how to signal this, but I am excited to talk to you guys. I haven't done one of these, I haven't filmed one of these in a little while. I've just been MIA, and I'm actually currently 13 weeks pregnant, and if you're part of the world, if you're not living under a rock, you know that there's the coronavirus out right now, and things are just kind of crazy everywhere. So life's been interesting for that reason. I've also had some crazy symptoms that I will start to touch on today, but we'll really get into in my next update on what's been going on. So yes, let's just jump right into it. First of all, week 10, I don't have a lot to say for either of these weeks actually. I just haven't been recording my data as much lately, but I will share what I have and what I remember and what I know. So week number 10 starts off with my symptoms. I'm just going to share I've been dizzy. The whole pregnancy I've been dizzy pretty easily. Excuse me. And I don't think it's going to change anytime soon. Maybe it will. Maybe I need more water or something too. I'm not really sure. Also, breast tenderness hasn't gone away. That's just been a thing the whole time. It probably will be as well. And then nausea and vomiting were also a thing this week. I don't remember exactly what caused it. I think it might have been something that I ate or just something, I don't know, that happened. Sorry, I'm like not really in frame very well, but I don't know. But I will say something cool that happened this week is this is something that I read about. This is something that I tried looking up beforehand and I couldn't find it, but then when I don't know, I was wondering when I would start to show a little bit, and I didn't really know, and like I looked it up and I didn't really find anything that clear, because a lot of things were saying like when you're really gonna have a bump and when you're gonna pop. I just wanted to know when you're gonna start to show like a tiny bit, and I guess I didn't really ask my sister. She would have known probably. She had a baby a couple years ago. I don't know. I just didn't really think to ask, I guess, or I don't know. I just figured it wasn't that big of a deal. I would find out when I found out. And ever since week 6 or 7, you guys have seen, I've started to be like, I think it's like starting to round out a little bit down there. But week 10 is definitely, I think when you start to notice it yourself quite a bit. And it's hard to tell. To me, I think it's hard to tell. The whole first trimester, there's a lot of bloating. And for me, there's been a lot of kind of bloat and regress and bloat and regress. And, kind of like unbloat. So is what I mean by regress. So anyway, I think week 10 is kind of when you start to show to yourself, especially if not, that other people will notice. So if you are just having a single baby, if it's your first pregnancy especially, those are things that really contribute, I think, to not showing as early. And so yeah, it's just, I think that's about when I'm starting to show, is like week 10 is kind of when I start to show. I'm getting dressed, kind of, and I feel like my belly is already starting to look a little bit bigger for the day. It's just a matter of eating and drinking water. It probably is exactly the same, but to me I feel like it looks a little bit bigger already today. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. Now the baby was 1.2 inches this week, so I don't know, I would guess about that much or so. I'm not really sure. But yes, 1.2 inches, which is crazy. It's getting big, and that is insane. Also, its arm joints are working, so it's able to move its arms, and the cartilage and bones in its body are really starting to form at this point as well. And then swallowing and kicking. Isn't that crazy, guys? If you think about a newborn baby, they stretch and they kick, and obviously they need to swallow to eat. And so to think that at week 10 they're starting that process already is just insane. So that's all I really have for week 10. I don't know if I have any bump shots to insert. I haven't really been doing a ton of those. I always thought I would do my week by week bump date thing, and I haven't really done like a same outfit, same spot in the house, like done that so far. So I probably should really start that soon, because I really want to have that. I just haven't taken the initiative to do it. So, and I have all the time in the world because we've been quarantined. So that's something I should work on. But anyway, getting on to week 11, I also don't have much to say for this week. My main symptom, I also, besides the typical dizziness and tender breasts and whatnot, was heartburn. Heartburn really started to kick in around 10 and 11 weeks for me. I guess week 11 more so than week 10. It's intense, guys. This is a thing that I'll talk about more in my next videos, but heartburn has been a serious symptom for me. My sister said that she dealt with this as well. I don't know if hers was as extensive because she never really talked about it with me during her pregnancy that I remember. But heartburn has been it's something that I had before pregnancy, but not that often. Just sometimes I'd eat a lasagna, I'd get a little heartburn, whatever. Not an entire lasagna, a serving of lasagna. But it wasn't something that I had every meal or every day or anything like that. But heartburn in week 11 really started to kick in, and it's just, I'll give you a spoiler, it's not really giving up. So that was my biggest symptom of week 11, and it was really, yeah, just coming in full force. So, but for the baby for week 11, it is about 1.6 inches. So I don't know if I said that's about 1.2, then like that's about 1.6. I don't know. But yes, about 1.5, 1.6 inches, and that is just crazy. I don't remember what the little like thing was. I think it was like, this might have been week 12, maybe it was 11, I don't know. Like, I think one of my apps, there's Sadie, said like the size of a lime maybe, or a plum this week, I don't know, but 1.6 inches is more exact. You can look that up on a ruler. And then some cool things that the baby was developing and doing at this time at 11 weeks was forming tooth buds, which is insane to think that the teeth are forming down in its gums. Also hair follicles. I mean, I'm sure not just on the head, but like all over, but forming hair follicles is really cool too. There's like the cliche, you know, of heartburn meaning hair. Well, I'm gonna have the hairiest baby then, because if that is true, because I've had so much heartburn. But yeah, the hair follicles are forming, and also the nail beds. So a lot of these essential things are already formed, and now these kind of secondary things, these features, are really starting to form. I also think I read that this week the baby was starting to like touch its face and stuff. Like, now it has moving arm joints, and now it can like reach around in there, which is really cool. So yeah, that is it. I will insert any footage I have of my belly. Now I'm obviously a little bit farther along, so I can't show you right now. All right, this is the morning of 11 weeks pregnant. Not looking like much, but there is a little bump. But it's been very exciting to be on this journey, and it's been hard with the heartburn and things, but it's been so good, and I'm so excited to welcome our little baby in October. I just still myself continue to pray for this baby's health, and if you are watching this now, I also pray, or I ask that you will pray for the baby's health and maybe mine as well. But yes, we'll just see what happens. So thanks for watching this. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it was a quick one. I didn't really have a lot of symptoms to share. I will try to make sure, I have my notes with me. I write them in this old planner that I have, but I will make sure to try to do more notes from now on and share more with you guys. But if you have any questions, feel free to ask them. I thought about doing like a first trimester Q&A or something like that, because I am at the end of my first trimester now, which is insane. I'm blown away. Also, I guess I'm throwing a lot out there. If you would like to see this, I thought about doing how to deal with fear during the first trimester with having had a miscarriage the first time I was pregnant, going into a second pregnancy after a loss, and that fear that kind of is there. So just how I've been dealing with it and some good coping methods. So anyway, Sadie is so cute right now. I have to show you guys. Look at her. But yeah, so once again, thank you for watching. Have a great day. God bless. I will see you all later. Bye.